And what we're going to do here is essentially improvise 3 short scenes for you, similar to like an evening of one-act plays. It'll get deep, might be a little funny sometimes, it'll be honest, most of all it'll be interesting. To start us off, all I need is a one-word suggestion for inspiration, please.
Cheese.
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 Cheese is our inspiration. Okay.
All right.
How you feeling, Jimmy?
Well, I've been to the back and we're pretty much out of rations.
I was afraid that'd happen. We might not get out of here alive.
But if we do, I am going to celebrate like nobody's business. I'm not going to take things for granted anymore.
Heard that a lot. What are you gonna do?
I am going to go on a binge.
That's an interesting one. What kind of binge?
I am going to go to every dairy. What am I going to do?
Every dairy what?
Every beer, every dairy. I want to taste cheese. I want to taste beer.
Cheese and beer. Cheese and beer.
Yeah, I want to
nice.
do Italian. That's what I want to do.
What?
Italian.
What do you want to do that's Italian?
Cheese and beer and then take a nap.
Italian cheese and Italian beer.
That's right.
And Italian nap.
That's
okay.
Right.
At least you're specific.
I can't get used to that. I don't want to get used to that.
You shouldn't get used to it.
Okay.
Not like me, at least.
There she is. There's my picture. That's my inspiration to live.
Yeah? Who is she?
She's my wife.
For real?
Not bad, huh?
Nice work.
Yeah.
I think that deserves a...
I married way above.
You didn't need to tell me that.
Oh, you know it. I don't know what she sees. I think she thought that I was going to be, this major wealthy dude by the time I was 25.
You still got time.
Well,
You're a pretty young.
I've got a year. I got 1 year.
Yeah, well, I can change
I
in
got
a year,
to do
man.
something.
Well, you're going to be spending a lot of money in Italy for that beer and cheese, hotels.
Maybe I should make it a permanent thing. Set up shop, do something that's going to, make some money or make a name or something.
I think you should. Absolutely, man.
What about you? You lived through this?
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Nothing. Just this.
Just this?
This is all I live for. In between wars, I can't handle it.
There's a syndrome. I can't handle that syndrome.
Yeah. I don't know, there's just a certain feeling.
Truth is, I can't either. But somehow she helps me to make it through it. I have a goal.
Yeah.
I've someone to live for besides myself.
See, that's what I've got in the army. Knowing that I've got to lead you, I've got to lead all these guys out of this. I got someone to live for here. When
Yeah, you do.
When I'm out of the war, though, I ain't ever gonna see you again. I'm not gonna see any of these guys again. They say they'll write, they never do.
You don't think we can get together? I mean it. We can get together.
That's what they said after World War I.
Yeah?
Couldn't even recognize me in the Walmart. I'm just saying,
Maybe
I got nothing back in peacetime.
Maybe it's
all
too
war.
hard. Maybe it brings it all back. It's that part of that syndrome.
I've got the reverse of what everyone else has. Everyone else remembers the war. I have nightmares of peace.
Really?
Like, I don't care about, like, this whole, I don't like killing. I don't like shooting people. But the fact of the matter is, I like knowing that there's someone who's always going to have my back, like you. Like
Hey,
Roger.
I've got your back. Roger's got
Yeah.
your back. We worship you.
At this time, you
I don't
have
think
my
you
back.
know that.
But after the war, you're gonna go back to your fine ass wife. Roger's gonna go back to his incredibly muscular husband. I got nothing.
You need something. You know, we worship you. You are the man. We want to be like you.
I'm only the man here. I'm only the man that can shoot lint off a nickel at 500 yards.
You do.
But you can't do that in civilian life. You can't do that in peacetime. That does nothing.
You should be a cop. You should be a sniper. You should be a special task force.
Only need me in war times.
No, you're valuable to society.
Well, that means a lot.
We need people like you.
I just wish I didn't only hear that during a war.
Well, somebody needs to say it.
Yeah, they do. You know, you go to the VA, you just wait there, and this young kid at the desk, he doesn't know what you don't.
He doesn't know you. He doesn't know what you've done.
Yeah, he's just like, just wait a second, sir. Like I'm senile or something. When like if his ass were here,
And
I'd
he'd
jump
be
on a
s-
grenade for him.
And he'd be sucking his thumb.
Yeah.
He wouldn't know what to do. You taught us what to do. We know what to do.
Only now. None of this is ever gonna help you in the real world.
Oh, I think it will. I know how to seize the day. I know how to take opportunities when they come. They pass too quickly.
Yeah.
Sarge, I'm going to look you up. I'm serious. I don't care what other people say. I'm going to come find your ass. And we're going to go beer and cheese.
That's nice of you, man. That's nice of you. That's if we even make it out of here.
Oh, we're going to make it out of here. With you, we're going to make it out of here because of you.
I hope so.
I know so, Sarge.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, when you say it doesn't sound so empty.
I mean it.
They all say that, but it actually seems like you do.
I do, Sarge.
Yeah.
You've done more for me than anyone in my life as a leader.
It's nice of you to say.
You taught me how to open cans with one hand. You taught me how to eat beans in the trenches and nothing else.
Yeah.
You taught me how to survive. Live off the land.
Teaching you how to do it, so hopefully we win this thing,
Yeah.
and you won't have to do any of that ever again.
Maybe that's what I should do, is a survival camp for people who want to be a weekend soldier, have an experience of what it's like to really be out here. Give them scare them. Scare them into really not taking it for granted. A real experience.
Yeah. Sounds like a mighty fine plan, soldier.
Sarge!
Yeah.
Just got a call in from HQ. We're not going to be pulling out anytime soon. Looks like the armistice, it's fallen through.
Oh,
We could be in here for years.
All right.
I gotta get back. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys.
Thanks for the report, soldier. Hey. You know, I heard there's a path out. I heard Roger talking about it. I think you should take it.
No way, Sarge. I'm
No.
not going to leave you.
I've run my course.
No way.
Just thanks for listening. Go. All right. Very good. Wait. You got it?
Yep.
I want to say I'm sorry for all that back there. The intervention was not mine. It was not my idea. I think it was the wrong way to approach it.
Damn straight, it was the wrong way to do it.
I didn't want to do it that way. I didn't want to do it that way, but I wanted to do it.
I don't understand. How would you have done it then? It was.
I don't know. A year ago, I wouldn't have done it at all. A year ago, God. Look, when you pulled me out of that car, and you sat in the driver's seat, you saved my life that day, in more than one way. And I want to do that for you.
Look, I just thought. You've got a lot more going for you. You still do.
I do because of you. My bad decisions could have very easily put me in jail.
Well, it was just another notch on my record.
It was 6 months that you didn't have to do. And then you came out, I thought you were clean. I got clean. I thought we could just restart it, you know?
I was angry. The fact that I did it and it was just an impulse. I didn't want you to have to deal with that crap. I didn't want you to have to go through the system like I did. I've been there. I've done that. But it was the first time that I was doing it and it wasn't my fault. It was the first time that I was paying for something that I didn't do. And so it got to me.
Well, I want to pay you back for that. And not in money. I understand. Let me help you. No, fuck that. Let me give you money.
No.
My family has
No.
plenty.
You know what?
Do you know how much you saved me? You saved my reputation. Literally saved my life. You saved my reputation. You saved my family's reputation.
It was nothing. I've done sentences way longer than that before.
That doesn't.
It was easy
But not
for me.
But not for me. But not because of me.
It was finally a good reason to.
I can't carry that.
Well, you're gonna have to. What's done is done. We can't turn back time.
The counselor made some good points. He said you don't have to give up. You have plenty going for you. You have talent, you have ambition. You had ambition.
I think I'm just too far gone.
No. No, you're the only one that can't see it in you.
You've seen my record. No one will hire me anymore. My record, my tats.
We did. My dad gave you a chance.
And I blew it.
No.
You gave me a chance.
No,
and
I blew it. I blew it for you. And I've told him that. I told him what really happened. That's why he organized the intervention. That's why he paid that ridiculous counselor. But he makes some good points.
Ivy League counselors have no idea what I've been through.
Do you know what I know?
What?
When you're straight, no one handles a horse like you do. No one.
I haven't been straight in a long time.
I know.
I don't even know what that feels like anymore. To take up the reins without a little rum or vodka in me. I don't know how that feels anymore. I feel like I feel like this is all there is now. I'll be out for a little bit, enjoy it while it lasts, and then I'm back in.
I thought the time in would dry you out. I was hoping, but I didn't know it was so easy to get anything you want. I've never been. I don't have that experience, and I have you to thank for that. I would have died in there.
Would have been fine. You're a smart guy. Way smarter than I am. Because in spite of everything that's happened in the last 7-8 months, that doesn't change all the mistakes I made up to that point. It doesn't change all the shit I've done up to that point.
But we can start at any time. The therapy group that she was talking about, we can get you there. I'll go with you. I'm still in a program myself. Every day. I want to be there for you like you were there for me. I love you, man.
I love you too, man.
I'm genuinely concerned about you. And not just that. I can afford to be concerned about you. because you helped me open my eyes that there's a world bigger than just me.
You know, it's been so long, I forgot what a compliment felt like. I always thought that the only impact I could ever have on anyone's life was a negative one.
No. Look, if you never did a single thing, but walk through those stables and take care of those horses, that's enough for the history books. Just that. Just that, but you are so much more than that. You are so much more than you were brought up to be. You know, I still hear your father, and I can't erase his words, but I want to. You can amount to something. You are worth something. I was born into all of this. I can have anything I want. I was privileged, and I understand that. Talk about privilege, I know what that means now. I didn't before. I took you for granted.
I never felt that way. I never felt like you took me for granted.
I know.
It would always seem like you were on my side. Like your dad would show up, and I'd always get half of everything you got. But you always made it even.
The horse is here. The boss wants to give it second chance. He wants to give you the horse to have. It's yours whenever you're ready.
I get rusty.
Yeah.
I didn't want to do it this way, but yes.
Get me rusty.
Yes. You can have half the stable if you want Rusty, yes.
Just rusty's enough. You know what, you're enough, man. Thank you. Let's go check out that stable.
All right, thank you very much. All right, we need a word of inspiration.
Oh.
Anniversary, was it?
No, I know that.
Yeah.
I meant to go with it.
Where's the word?
Experiment.
Sit down. Sit down. We need to have a talk. Please. You're not in trouble.
Everything okay?
We need to talk.
Ooh, I'm scared of those words.
I know. That's kind of part of it. Look. Eight years together did not prepare me for 1 year married. I love you.
I love you too.
I know. But things need to change. Okay? If not now, now's the good time to talk about it. We've been together now 1 year, okay? In the same house.
Yeah.
I sleep in the other room because I can't touch you in the night. I understand.
I'm sorry.
I want you
that.
to be able to sleep. But we're not even a couple.
I'm sorry, my sleep is important, but
I understand. It is. You work very hard. You get up early. I mean, not as early as I do, but I understand.
well, it's not as important as you are.
And let's work on
I
it.
should think about that.
Well, I've been thinking about that all year.
Yeah.
So that's one thing. The other thing is we're a couple now. And I am not a social person. I understand that. I don't want to go to the club, and I don't want to deprive you of time with your friends. But we are married now.
Yeah.
You're out a lot.
I wish you'd come with me. I wish we could share that together.
I don't think that's a solution. I don't like the noise. I don't like the crowds. I don't like all the people around me.
All my friends are kind of...
Your friends are fine. And I can take them in ones and twos. But, and that's another thing. I don't want people to come over to the house anymore. I don't want to host parties. I want this house to be like our sanctum. Can it be our place where people just don't come? Like our place. It's a place for us. Like you're here pretty infrequently as it is, and I would like to spend the time that you are here and that I'm here with you.
That makes sense. I mean, if it's the party house, then there's no time for us.
Exactly. And I get to clean up.
And thank you. You've been so amazing.
Well, I appreciate that. But rather than your thanks, how about we just don't do it?
Okay.
Like an occasional, I don't mind the Thanksgiving thing. You want to bring your friends to Thanksgiving? That's fine. But not on the day.
Well, friends are easier than family.
Well, my family is crazy.
Some of your family,
They're crazy. They're crazy. They're absolutely the worst.
It's hard to do holidays with your family.
I get that. Your family is pretty screwed up too.
Yeah. Uncle Jerry.
We should put them together. Oh my God, my mother would die.
I could see that, Jerry. Ooh. I don't know if he can stay sober
Well,
long enough. But we could go to their house.
well, yeah.
Now, our house could be our
House is our house.
our house. You know what? I'm willing to give up one of my softball teams. We start there. We experiment.
No,
Giving up teams.
yeah, no, that's fine. That's great.
I don't
No,
need to play on two softball teams. I don't like the one anyway.
But I don't want to take that away from you.
No, one is good enough. Why do I keep two? And my boat. I just work on it. We don't actually use it. It never runs long enough for us to use it. I can sell that.
Oh, hold on. No, I want you to keep it.
What if we sell it?
No, I want you to keep the boat. When you're out on the boat, I've never seen you as relaxed as when you come home from sailing. Okay? So it's peaceful out there. I get it. I want that for you. I want that for you. But no, we don't. It's not about giving up everything. I don't want this to be about giving up everything.
I need to give some things up. I'm living like a bachelor who has a main squeeze. I should be a better husband. I can see that. I'm starting to see this. I know what you mean.
So, what can I do? What can I do to help?
Help hold me accountable.
Okay. I'm not going to be your mother, okay? I cannot be your mother. I want to be your wife. I want to be your partner. I want to be your spouse, your equal. I can't be your mother.
But you make stroganoff just like my
I
mother.
I don't mind cooking. I don't mind cooking. I don't mind doing all of the wifely things. But when you say hold you accountable, so I just scold you like the little boy. I don't want to be the nagging wife.
No.
I don't want
wanna-
this. I don't want this.
I picture it more like an inspirational, you know, how you put things on the mirror.
There's no way we're doing that, by the way.
No?
I'm not writing shit all over my house.
Oh, I guess I'll get rid of my Anthony Robbins books,
No,
okay?
it's just no. It's not.
I can get rid of
No,
those.
your little post-its are fine, but I don't want it to end up like your mother's house, with like families are forever and the giant, home is where the heart is and the knitted, together for that's. It just drives me crazy. And if I see one goose with a bow in this house, I'm gonna shit my pants. Okay, I can't take it.
Tell you the truth, that kind of drives me crazy, too. It does. I just haven't had the guts to say it. I don't want.
You should be able to have the guts to say it to me.
Okay. We're a team.
Yeah.
Wow, this is kind of freeing, in a way. It's like taking a load off. I'm almost viewing this more like, instead of a restraint, it's a freedom.
I'm glad you can appreciate that.
It's a.
Now here's something that I was told back in my psychology class, and they're talking about marriage. And I was, when I was worried about getting married, they said, when you are put into a box, it's not taking away freedom. It's removing unnecessary options. So you don't have to worry about all of these extraneous things anymore. I don't have to worry about, guys trying to pick me up at the store and trying to be pretty for them. I'm okay. It's not that I'm missing out on that. It's options I don't need.
Right. You don't need to be distracted.
Now,
I don't need to be distracted.
Well, when Marshall's, I want you to go sailing. Marshall's going to come pick you up, and that's great. And I don't mind, but please, I would rather this be, ours.
You know what? The fish we catch, I'll gut it. I'll fry it up.
Whatever.
I will take care of that. You don't need to be just me coming on and dumping all this stuff on you.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Mr. Lexaravis. I know you told me never to come by the house again, but we need you on the improv set.
Okay. So we take this up in a year.
Okay.
We'll stay married. Stay married for another year. We'll bring this up again.
Okay.
Talk about it again.
I got the truth waiting for me. Love you.
Break away.
All right, and we were Anthill.
I almost killed you.